Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Over the course of Warzone's history, there's been several very broken guns. We got the DMR, the FFAR at one point, the AUG, the M16, the Grau, and of course, the Bruen. The Bruen meta back during MW was it was kind of crazy. The thing was absolutely absurd. Of course, it was nerfed a while back, but now, after we've seen the 300 health increase, after we've seen various weapon tuning updates since that point in time, the Bruen has slowly but surely made its way back into the meta conversation. And you might be surprised to know it actually beats the game's most dominant weapon at this moment. So today we're going over the Bruen stats, breaking down just how good it is, and also of course breaking down the best loadout for it as well. As we go through everything, if you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you're new here or if you have not already subscribed, every day I got you covered with all things going on in COD, news, updates, loadouts, tips. You're gonna find it all right here. So feel free to hit that sub button and turn on those post notifications. So first things first, before we get into the gameplay, before we get into the loadout, let's look at the actual stats and see how the Bruen stacks up. Now, of course, as we know, at this time, the Bren is a beast. Now, in the coming days, it's possible this could get nerfed before I upload this video. If that happens, the Bruen becomes even better, right? As it stands right now, though, the Bren is utterly absurd for long range. Low recoil, insane damage, insane TTK. It's been dominating the ranged meta for months at this point. And of course, we're on sim here. We've got the main setup, MX silencer, the Royal Barrel, the 100 round mags, 303 British. We also have the Bruen here with the main setup there that actually impacts range and in the TTK over that, monolithic suppressor, and the Summit barrel, the biggest barrel option here. So when we go ahead and we actually look at the damage comparisons, the orange line here is going to be the Bruen, the green line's the Bren. Let's look at chest shots first. We are looking at 300 health here. We will look at 250 as well, because the gameplay you guys are going to see is some rebirth action. But to the chest, you can see the Bruen through 36 meters is actually better, and then they're pretty much even, and then the Bruen is again better past 60 meters. So just chest shots, the Bruen easily wins. Now to the head, it's a lot closer. The Bruen is better for those first 36 meters, then the Bren takes over, then the Bruen takes over again. So for the most part, the Bruen is still winning. To the extremities, all arm parts here, you can see it's the same throughout. The Bruen is again better through 36 meters, then it's tied, then the Bruen maintains that dominance past 59 meters. To the stomach here, Bruen is better through 36, tied, then Bruen becomes better again. And then to the legs, it is again all the same. The Bruen is going to be better, then it's tied, and the Bruen is once again better over range past 60 meters. So while the Bren is so dominant to every part of the body, the Bruen is equal to or better than the Bren, pretty much, minus obviously the headshots for a little bit, which is kind of insane because the Bruen is very easy to use. It's also very low recoil, has really good velocity. Honestly, a pretty solid build for only having 5 attachments. Like, this thing is kind of insane. Now, like I said, looking at 250 health here, it's kind of the same story. To the head, they're pretty much even, and then past 59 meters, the Bruen does take over. To the chest, the Bren does actually have the victory here through, again, 59 meters, and the Bruen is a little bit better. To the extremities, though, to the arms here, Bruen is better all throughout. To the stomach, the Bruen is all throughout. And then to the legs, the Bruen is all throughout better than the Bren. Also, something pretty cool to note here is that you can see the Bruen doesn't really have a damage drop off through 80 meters, which is the vast majority of where your fights are going to be. So it is insanely good at literally every range, which like I said, I did not think it was as good as it is. You don't really hear it get talked about too much, but lo and behold, the Bruen is an absolute beast, and it can easily compete with the most dominant weapon in the game in the form of the Bren. So breaking down the actual setup here before we jump into some gameplay and absolutely decimate everybody on the island. This is the general loadout I was using here. Obviously, we got the Bruen. I was using the well gun as a secondary. My standard setup here, as always, recoil booster, the shrouded barrel, slate reflector, remove stock, acrobatic quick for the best mobility, fabric for a better ADS, Gorenko 40 lengthened, and then also hand stop for some better control, double time overkill amped, the throwing knife, the stims on there as always. Then let's get into the Bruen attachments. Obviously, as we saw on the graph, we're using the Summit barrel, we're using the monolithic suppressor. Alongside that, I also love to use the blue dot hollow sight on this gun in particular. You could definitely use the VLK 3x optic, and honestly, if you don't have the blue dot unlocked for the hollow sight, I wouldn't recommend it because the optics aren't that clean. Go with VLK instead. But if you got the blue dot hollow, this is a perfect gun for that. We're also running these 60 round mags. This does hurt the control a little bit, but honestly, the mobility, the aggressiveness with this is still so good. And obviously 60 is perfect for any TTK and any health. Then lastly, I do go for the commando foregrip on here as well, just to help out with that control a little bit. And as you guys will see in the gameplay, this thing is still so dominant. I especially think these two pair well together. I'm using the whale gun for, you know, some of those close range fights and to rotate around because it's got that good mobility and that good close range engagement stats. But together, you got the range with the Bruen, you got the close range with the whale gun, and it is a tough class to beat. We are frying on the island today. I think you guys will really enjoy it. Let's go ahead. Let's get into the gameplay.
Okay, I'm gonna use this armor plate. I'm gonna run.
Oh.
That one.
Armor broke. Flash.
They're selfing.
What are they shooting at me? Oh my god.
Ah, I got two. On the wall. He clustered me. Right on top, granny corner. Right there.
Broke one. Further left.
Top lighthouse is shooting me. Nice, dude. Very top story of grannies.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at
One jump down.
right now.
Got him. 3 in grannies. Jump down left. He's one shot lower basement.
I want my guns.
2 above.
Okay. I'm gonna push.
There's 2 there.
Where are you going?
My story. Knocked one. Broken.
Got the other.
Nice.
One landed in.
I'm gonna need some of that armor. Got you. Bottom. The second story headquarters.
Must you restart your game after this?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that.
One on me.
Dang it. The second I leave. Pushing bottom front door and ladder. Cracked.
Land. Yeah, end it. Probably going control actually.
Hi. He punches that? No shot, bro. 2 lower, 1 above.
Behind me. Tense.
That's his boys' teammates.
Thank you.
There's still one in here.
Control sniping. Control sniping.
Okay.
Sniping.
Okay.
You'll never take me alive.
There's a Betty in here. Yeah, right.
Cracked one going into tense. This is gonna be 2 teams in tense fighting each other ideally here in a second.
Ideally.
They're right behind that one.
Yep, saw that.
I
Sniping at me.
don't have any armor, so I don't really
Knocked
know.
one.
I really thought that was a hit. Say
Yeah.
One's landing here. One's landing here. Nice. On you, right in front. In this tent in front. Knocked.
I want to help.
What's with the explosions? Is that your combat bow?
Yeah.
What is blowing up? There was one behind us somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bye.
By the by,
A lot of satchels here. We're going back into tents.
I should probably get my free self. That's an idea. Big brain thinking.
Knocked one in tents.
How are y'all gonna get a combat bow on the buy and not tell me?
Let's go. Good team shots.
Y'all are idiots.
Oh my god, that guy's so pissed at his teammates. Could be floater. Nope, underneath.
I do not see anything. I'm moving into prison. I'm bored. I haven't done much.
Look at the teamwork.
I know. It's just
Oh, no,
you
that's
can't write it.
One just landed back on lighthouse.
My aim's just going off. Oh, that's why.
Oh, let's go.
So weird, bro.
That was weird.
Airstrike.
There's some right above me.
One just landed to our lower left here, Hannah. This guy's down low in prison.
I just got
Oh,
direct
down low?
impacted.
Yeah, this guy in the middle prison's low.
One directly on me and another one on top.
Got him in. This dude is down in the tunnels. What the?
Your stuff should be good. I don't see him. I'm going to do this.
4v2. Where are these guys at?
I down one up here. I got him.
Let's see if I can balloon to them in time. If not, we win.
Balloons tower defense.
It's only one up. I rise. Oh, he's floating. What? Two are floating. One's going outside gondola side. I'm gonna try and go for him. Oh, 2 are here. Nice. 2 on me.
I'm
One
coming.
went bottom grannies. Cracked and knocked. Cracked and knocked.
Nice.
Last guy's top right prison behind y'all towards water tower. Might be on water tower, honestly. And it's disabled now, so should just buy a streak and send it on top of it.
Yeah, if you want to. What?
There's cracked.
Where?
In stairs.
Oh, he's in stairs. Uno momento then. Oh, I see him. I see him.
Yeah, he's sniping me.
That's not.
Got him. Hey, that's a dub.
We love dubs.